Oh hi, it's there again, and let's continue. By the way, now the marketplace is fully open. We were a bit unsure there for a second or two because they didn't actually fully open it, but now it is fully open to all to the now it's fully open to not just the Microsoft products, but also not just the Microsoft packages, but also the, the old stores packages. I did. I did map my gamepad. As you can see, we do have. Let's switch to panels. We got winds. We got temperature. We do not have we do not have temperature. Oh no! No, we don't. No, not at all. Has the Skyhawk been updated? I doubt it. But it doesn't say. It's not good for me. As you can see here, all my frames as well, and I did get the aviator version of this game or this sim because I was missing out on all the original Microsoft 2020 Microsoft planes, Microsoft aircraft. Alright, we are still missing some aircraft, but that's fine. It's fine for right now. And I am going to see exactly how this is going to work off of an external hard drive. A new one, so it's not that slow. Oh, this is just Skyhawk. Okay, I thought it was my Skycatcher. Um, yeah, it looks like we are missing my Orbix. I take that back. We have it. Why are you here, but not my other ones? Is this new? You can't actually input the individual pilots anymore. It's disappointing. At least I think that's what's going on. Yeah, they made it much more clinical. It's disappointing. But now every craft has that ETB, which is nice. And you can type with the controller. I think? Okay, or you just can't type in general. Okay, so I guess we're going to go. I don't know which is which. It's terrible of me, but I never thought of it. I never thought of it before. It's actually got eyes on you 10, that's what I thought. I like the controller interface. I did set parking brake off to my trigger. And like I said, and also we have everything on cloud, by the way. So we shall see how this is going to work. I'll be right back because it's going to take a while. Alright. Oh, the lag! Oh, the lag! The lag! The lag! I was just outside and yeah, the skies are looking. Excuse me, is this a camera? or is this Microsoft Flight Simulator? Oh my word. Okay, I need to zoom back, of course. And I should be able to just hit it because I put parking brake off on the throttle. But let's check our. Okay, flaps. I can feel the motion of the aircraft. And yes, you can. Yes, you. They actually tell you parking brake is engaged now. Oh, fantastic! They actually listen. Actually, that's and also you can with your EFB change either seat, weight, and you can do a lot of things and actually save it, which is fantastic. Why are I? Okay. I'm going to just reset that. Oh, so pretty. I can see the two towers, or the two water towers from the. You can see on the way to Orange Park from Jacksonville. on 295 on Bookman Bridge. You can see the Black Tower and the other tower, and they're represented now. That's fantastic. Also, this is on my SSD. This is on my SSD. This is also it's my boot drive. However, if we can get it to work. But if we can get it to work, I'm actually using everything via stream. I did. Why are you not doing that? Why can't, why is RB doing that? That is completely stupid nonsense. Why is it doing this stupid nonsense thing? It's almost like it didn't save a frickin' thing. I swear I did it. Why do you do this to me, game? Why do you insist on doing this to me? And I can't right. You taught me to right stick that all the way down, but now I can't. Okay, it's the other one. Again, they tell you to right stick it, but not for this menu, apparently. Not the menu where you actually could probably use more controller given inputs, because, you know, you're modifying them in flight probably, like what I'm doing, because how else are you supposed to do it, really? I'm looking for camera. And why isn't that easy to find camera? That's stupid. Why are we in mouse and keyboard mode, but I can't switch between them freely? That's really stupid. I'm not going to have to use the mouse. You caused me to cheat. Camera, there we go. And I wish you could zero all these out. But we can't have that because we can have nice things. I mean, they're trying. They did a lot. They did a lot with this game, but with this sim, but they still need to do more. They need to do a whole lot more. Like maybe have like everything unbound for. What did you do? What did you what? Why did I do that? Why did I do that? Why did I do that? I'm pressing the buttons and telling me to press. Why is it doing weird stuff? Why? Why are we? Why? And also, why is it not by ABC order? Or what is this order anyway? What is that button? What is that? Why is that broken? Why is unbound broken? Literally, why is unbound broken? I'm trying, but I don't want to use the controller because you're doing that with the controller. No, please, let's not do that. Max, for crying out loud. I'll exit cursor mode. Yeah, why am I in cursor mode anyway? Oh, you don't. Or never mind. We're not getting. Like, it's so nice, but it's being so stupid. I mean, it's so nice, but they really didn't playtest it to make sure it worked, intuitively. Again, and also, why isn't there a setting where you can just, have everything be blank because you only need a few things? Delete the side control. Why is it so buried? I mean, this is by far the best, one of these I've ever seen, but it still needs a long way to go. Because they didn't really playtest it very much. I'm not quite sure how they could have. out, with internal play, outside of internal playtesting, because they couldn't really do it outside of internal playtesting. Why is that on triggers? And also, it does. And why is that being so sluggish? It's just an assigned control. Delete the thing. Stop loading it. That could get me a lot of trouble. Again, I seriously don't understand. The company that has Halo completely does not understand how to make a control scheme for a playing game. Acecombat did it. Copy them. or a gamepad control scheme. It says controller, flying its gamepad. I love it. It's very untested. Again, like it's not that it's undercooked in any way. It's just very untested. And also, what is that behavior? We need to reset flight. Because of the stupid console controls that shouldn't be in this game. It's made for console. It's made for all. It's made for everyone, including on Xbox. Why? Oh, why does the gamepad suck so much that when I had to fix it? I spent time. I took time out of my day before this video to go and fix it. It should not need fixing right now. It has such a great menu, but when you actually get down to it, it's a terrible control scheme. It just is. I don't know what alien monstrosity came up with this control scheme, but they should be fired because it's just not made for human hands. This control scheme. And I don't know why they think they need to be doing all this stuff when simple Acecombat controls would do you perfectly. Like, yeah, I mean, yes, should you be able to do everything you need to do with an Xbox 360 Series gamepad or an Xbox Series gamepad on console? Yes, you should. But no, can we please just use the control scheme I set up earlier? I mean, there's a lot of things I need to test, but I'm fighting the controls. And this frame rate. Okay, I'm back. That was a crash. And good thing OBS saved it. I'm not quite sure why the parameters OBS saving stuff, but it saved it. And having a moment to think to myself, and Casey, and Ruby Rose, I can't lie to you guys anymore. Yeah, I may have done a thing. And that thing was, I may be breathing life into complete fictional characters. Not just their verse, but everything that can be given life reasonably is what I'm doing right now. I'm not in the game of trying to figure it out, make Tom and Jerry into existence. But I'm in the game of making Ruby into existence, Halo, Mario, Sonic, of course, for Casey. Stuff like that. Like, universes, I know I can easily do. And that won't resolve into major problems. But yeah, no, like, I think that's the problem people have with this sim. It's just, it wasn't tested. It's not undercooked or anything, it just wasn't tested. To the extent it could be. Unlike Halo Infinite, which had a massive, insiders period for open beta, for closed beta testing, I don't think this one did. I mean, Windows itself does, But I don't think Microsoft Flight Simulator does. And that's the thing. Like, the reason why we were crashing was because of the increased simulation resolution, I would hope, interacting with the weight, and the weight not being quite right in this. It was always kind of iffy. I mean, yes, should the 200... Should I... I mean, I should. It's a Cessna. I should be able to fly in a Cessna, given that we have the good weight. It shouldn't be nearly that wonky. I don't think. Maybe it is. Maybe that's a big deal with using with LSA with LSAs. Is if you're a big man, you would need a little woman like Casey, who's around that 100, who's in that nebulous 100-pound area, as well as the solidly under 5 foot area. And also, the EFB conversion, the EFB numbers are only between metric and U.S. customary, or general aviation industry as a whole. In this case, and not using pounds for fuel, which I prefer. Even in avgas, I prefer pounds, because we are flying a plane. We need to know the weight of the fuel, not the gallons, which are good for passenger cars. I think with liters, by the way, are good with passenger cars, but not in the plane for me. And I don't know why modern aviation still uses pounds, especially for turbine aircraft and and the bigger multi-profs. I don't know if they do it in the military or not. I would presume so. They would use pounds for like the C-130s. I mean, that's usually verifiable because you can just put one up in there or just look it online. But yeah, I was actually getting stuck at 60 a lot. And that's the thing. I think this has the Crisis syndrome. As in, can it run Crisis? Well, can it run Microsoft Flight Simulator? Which is, to be fair, what was one of the big talking points of the first game. But no, no, I mean, I think we've gone long enough for this video, and I just need to work on tweaking stuff so it can actually fly. But man, did it look good when we had it. Yes, it keeps getting stuck on 60, and I have to go hit I have to hit the stop button or use Task Manager to end tasks. So yeah, I think it's very buggy. It's very resource demanding, but that is the Crisis, the Cyberpunk 2077, the Microsoft Flight Simulator way, isn't it? Oh, nowadays, anyway. I say nowadays, but that was kind of always a thing. It's just, it was hard to fix and hard to optimize back then, because, of course, you would have to either download an update or buy an expansion pack or something like that to get your game updated back then. Or buy a new version or buy another copy of the game with the patch installed already, such as a Game of the Year version, or a complete version, which I would hope would be more for Microsoft 24. So yeah, let's play Verdict right now. I would say only get it. Only get it if you really want the new features, which, well, let me say this: only get it if you're not going to play in ray tracing. That probably is going to be a big help. If you're going to install everything you would play with, because that's another, we're having really long loading screens, which I know in the modern gaming scene is like heresy, but I'm getting really long loading screens into the game on a really fast Alienware SSD with a really fast processor. Whatever the best is, probably something. Like an Intel 9 or something. With a laptop. With a laptop 3090. Or 4090, I mean. And, I mean, that lag. I mean, that lag is doable for a flying game. Especially if they cleared up the D-pad flight sticks that they forced you to use for some reason in the old game. Is it worth it, still, to me? I would say yes. Like, what better argument there is than just show you all the YouTube channels that have not gone back to Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. Especially if the marketplace out. Unless you get Microsoft 2020 for a really good deal, I would say just switch it or just, you know, if you're new to this experience or new to Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020, just get 2024. There is no reason not to. It will only age better at this point. They're pushing out updates weekly, if not more than that. But yeah, it's just, yeah, it's simple. Just, you know, it's just much better in every single way, except performance, because it's for newer PCs. Of course, over that 5-year lifespan, which has always been the realistic lifespan for any AAA and now quadruple A title. I don't know the A status of Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024, but I would presume it's AAA. Especially after Halo Infinite. I mean, they made a golly amount of money with Halo Infinite for being a quadruple A game, which means it cost over $500 million to make. And that was mostly because it was just so hard to make. It was in development now. But still. So yeah, I will keep working at it, but I just wanted to show you my new progress and hope I was able to get to there. We did get into there, but we cheated by crashing. I like that though. I like that. I like it. I like that is in the game by default. I like it. And I love everything about the game. It's just, again, they need to work on the control scheme, make it better for console, for crying out loud. I don't know how they can get away. I don't know how anyone can get away with it in 2024. I don't know how Warthog gets away with it. I don't know. DCS gets away with it. I mean, DCS is actually fixing itself. Like, ED is by far, up to this release, my favorite, and also Acecombat, but that's a given, my favorite, flight simulator people to work with. They listen. They listen to community feedback and they put it into and they patch their sim accordingly, as well as most of the module makers, both community and paid for. And that's the same with Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. It's flat out superior. It just has teething problems because it's just so, it's so radically different. It just went untested is all. It went untested, and it's been for systems that aren't released yet. Or not systems that aren't released yet. It's been for PCs that aren't released yet. Like, it's been for 4090, it's been for the 5090 series. So yeah, in like 5 years, we'll be laughing about how bad, in quotation marks, the launch was, just like we were about the Microsoft 2022, or 2020 launch was. Just simple as that. So yeah, that was video. Thanks for watching. Appreciate watching this video. Stuff in the description, such as Facebook channel, sports channel, watching videos and getting content every day. I'm sharing Green&Blue stuff. Alright, that was video. Thanks for watching, and I guess see you in a second.